anything that might happen?
My name's Larry Susan, and I will not sue you for anything that will happen. I can feel the blood moving in my body. That is crazy. Yo! Yeah. I can feel the blood move from my kneecap to my hips. That was crazy. Alright, so I am gambling by being in the far left lane. Assuming the cabbies have not taken over the far left lane illegally, we should be okay. But they have, completely closing it down, causing this problem, combining it with the pedestrians. It makes it impossible. See how they are in this lane when they shouldn't be? See how there's a problem? The worst, the nut low of all drivers, yet they do it for a living. But wait, now they're gonna cut over right into my lane because the cabs are in the wrong place, because they're greedy. But wait, we got illegal pedestrians blocking the whole intersection. Who brings their kids to Las Vegas? It's 18 plus, it's Sin City. You can't be here, you can't be in the road. All right, let's go play a poker tournament. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Bunch of mad bust outs, not showing any empathy for passerbyers. They're certainly not gonna stop for us. It's not like it's your job to drive ethically. When's our chance? Is it right now? Let's go. You. The World Series of Poker $777 7 max event. Attorney so nice I could see myself playing it 5 days out of the week for the rest of my life. Might still not see the long run and profit, but I appreciate the format and the buy-in level. We just registered. We're at table 167, seat 7. If I min cash this event, I'm gonna give out $77 to one follower. If I final table this event, I'm gonna give out $777 to one person that comments WSOP Boski below. And if I win it with a chop or not, I'm gonna give out $7,777 if we get that 777 bracelet. All you have to do is comment and subscribe. WSOP Boski below. Will this be the one? We got 20 minutes to gamble. We got 3 bullets in the chamber. Do not berate me for my loose and aggressive play. It's not even $1,000 per hand. Yeah, it's me.
I saw that name and I go, oh.
You're the Golden Rooster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I know that name anywhere.
You remember me?
Of course. How you been? With blinds at 1,500, 3,000, we sit down and see a familiar face. You might remember my man Alfonso Alcantara from the Win final table of the 600. The man who I bought a $21 turkey sandwich and later busted in a series of big hands. Very nice Asian male, age 50 to 90. Is sitting on my right. He has a golden as a card protector. Might have to bleep that out. Second hand I get dealt, I look down at 2 black kings. 40K in my stack. I make it 6,000 to go. A different Asian male, age 21 to 50, puts in the 3-bet from the small blind to 15.5. 15.5 thousand. What would you do with pocket kings and a fresh 40K stack? We're all in. He snap calls. He's got pocket 9s. And guess what happens? All right. King Kongs.
King Kong.
We hold and we have 86,000. That's why you late reg. Easy game. About 5-10 minutes left of late reg remaining. When we look down at ace 10 of spades in the small blind, it folds to us. The big blind has 48,000. We have 80,000. I make it 9,000 to go, looking to induce from worse hands or play a little post flop. My opponent wants to play for it all. We oblige. He has king 3 suited. Let's teach him a lesson and send him to the app so he can spend another $777. 3, 5, 8, 1 spade, 9 of spades on the turn or something. We got backdoor spades and 2 overs, but we do not hit on the river and we double him up. and we're about to go on break with a 30K stack. And we're on break. 20 minutes, don't be late. Blinds come around quick. World Series of Poker. Donating thousands every year. When will I ever get it back? How is all this money just sitting here unattended? Appears to be authentic USD. Oh no, just on the outside. That's still a lot of USD. It's a dog vlog. Back for break, we're in for one bullet. There is another flight tomorrow if needed. With blinds at 2,000, 4,000, we're under the gun with pocket sixes. Seven-handed, we're all in for 29.5. Same Munson, who went all in with the king three of diamonds, puts in the call, and has pocket queens. Let's get some revenge. We do not get revenge, and we're out of the World Series of Poker 777 7 max. I'll be back tomorrow for more action. You won't believe how many chips I bag tomorrow.
The next day.
Cheetah stance activated.
Oh, it gets me every time.
All right, so today we're approaching the Paris from the other direction because of the freeway getting shut down. And as you can see, there's a lot of traffic, and this is primarily because people that are trying to turn right into Paris cannot. And it holds up all the traffic because the pedestrians keep crossing, even though they have a red stoplight. The red/orange indicates a bit of a backup. I wonder why there's a backup. It couldn't have to do with the pedestrians and the cabbies overflowing the right lane, causing traffic to get all messed up. Anxiety rising, doubt also rising. This is not the entrance, it's the next one that is somehow blocked by a vehicle that can't get through. What do you, I mean, I can't even make this up. It's like the people don't care at all. Do they not see the problem? Yet no one cares. Wow. Do you think they could possibly stop moving? This guy, that's not even a turn lane. He says, F it. Pedestrians do not have the right of way. Oh, cabbie, wrong spot. But wait, we're not there yet. Hey, look, take up 2 lanes and stop. Car from Indiana. Wonder what's gonna happen here. Cross over to my lane. Okay, there you go. And slam on the brakes. Where are you gonna go? You gotta make a decision. What's it gonna be? Make a choice. It's probably gonna be the wrong one. You gotta go one way or the other. Straight is the way to the parking garage. The f is this? Go to the right. There's room. There's open lanes on the right. Why are we stuck here? This is not calculus. Oh my God, they could have just went. Is this real life? You have to go in the leftmost lane? Holy sh**. The World Series of Poker $777 7 max event. My bread and butter. Day 1C, last chance to bag and tag for tomorrow. 3 bullets in the chamber. Let's get in there and build our 40K into 775K in the bag. How you doing?
Good, man.
Good.
I'll call you right back. I just got started watching your videos like a couple months ago.
Nice.
I think you got some good stuff, and it's fun watching you. Good style, funny.
Appreciate it.
And anyway, how's it going?
It's about to hop in. 777, you know?
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. How about you?
I just busted, but I'm thinking of rebuying.
Of course. It's a great event. Get back in there.
All right. Hey, take it easy.
Good luck. Hello. Sit down our first table. Female in seat 1 and a female in seat 5. We're 7-handed are in a pot, and there's a lot of tanking going on. I'm about to call the clock on each of them, but we don't want to start off on a bad note. Maybe they really have a tough decision. We don't see the showdown, and we move on. It's almost time to color up. The dealer gives a rack to the female in seat 5 and says, please buy up all the hundreds. She takes the rack, looks at them, and says, I don't want to.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
This is after he already gave the rack to the female in seat 1, and she berated him for the audacity of asking her to color up the hundreds for the table of 7. She told him that it's very bad luck. So now these two females have rejected the dealer's advances of coloring up the hundreds. The next hand, the dealer takes it upon himself to start coloring up the hundreds because there's a plethora of them in the pot, because people assume no one's going to color them up, so let's just bet them and put them in the middle. When this is going down, another player, a 60-year-old Caucasian male who's angry from New York, you know the type, he starts berating the dealer. What are you doing, dealer? What are you doing? We have audio of the aftermath. Weird table.
It's very weird.
Very weird. Been here 2 minutes. 3 weird things have happened. It probably isn't.
You took 3,500 in black.
That's right.
And you
No,
put
I
it-
didn't take 3500
There was 3,500 in black. And
Count
you
the
took
pot.
1,500 out of the black.
Count the pot. Well, it started with her not wanting to make change, not wanting to color up for some reason. So that's
You really have no choice. The chip leader at the table colors up the chips all the time. That's the rule.
where after break, he even continues to berate the dealer for the audacity to try to color up the $100 chips in the middle of a pot because no one else will do it. I have no change. I have starting stack. I can't do it. Now the table starts arguing who's the third chip leader. Who's got the third biggest stack and is willing to color up the hundreds. And this is where we're at the World Series of Poker 7 Max event. No, you don't.
Doing something you had no business doing.
Relax, relax. Come on.
Don't do it anymore.
Yeah, of course you're not going to relax.
That's the thing.
Don't
I'm not going to
put,
relax when I'm 100% correct and I'm being abused by it.
not abused. You
By
could
him I am.
you could have counted what the pot he pushed you, but you chose not to.
Have you ever seen a dealer do something like that?
No.
You don't have to abuse the dealers though. They're doing their best. Sometimes they mess up. With a 1500 big blind, we're in early position with the 6-5 of spades and make it 3,000. Button calls and seat 5 female who's been mean mugging me ever since I called her out for the audacity of denying a color up. 3 bets to 12,000 and we fold. The very next hand, I open up King 10, get flatted by the New Yorker. Flop comes Queen 7 deuce. I see bet, he calls. Queen on the turn, and we give up. Exciting stuff. With a 1500 big blind, Euro mail off a 45K stack, opens to 3,000. The small blind puts in the call off a 70K stack. And I'm in the big blind with Kojak, offsuit, 22.5. We put it in the middle. The Dan Harrington approved squeeze spot. Original raiser goes all in. Uh-oh. Small blind folds as expected, and we're up against ace-9 off. Little loose there, buddy. Let's punish him.
Ace-9, yeah, King Jack.
Kojak.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, big swing. Give him a pair. There's the pair. And they get their pair of aces. We have the nuts and we double 49,000 in our stack. Of course, your color up guy. Just a chill guy, color up guy.
Just a color up guy, you know?
At my table, there's so much animosity. I've been there for 15 minutes. The dealer gives the rack to this drunk girl that has the most chips, and she goes, "Oh no, it's bad luck to color up. How dare you?"
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Offended. Offended. Dealer says, like, "Oh, well, shit. Here's the second chip leader." Gives it to the other girl at the table. She goes, "No, I'm not coloring up." And I'm like, the fuck is going on?
Serious?
And that's our update from first break. With blinds at 1,000, 2,000, out of the gun +1, shoves all in for 17,000. Folds me in the big blind. I have 29,000. An ace-5 of diamonds. What would you do? 8.5 blind shove. Our tournament life is not on the line. We put in the call and we see the 9-3 of diamonds. We got him high card and suit dominated. The flop comes ace, 8-7, turns a 4, and the river's a 4. We eliminate a player and chip up. Great read on our part. Thank you very much. With blinds at 1,500, 3,000, action folds to me on the button. I have queen 10 of diamonds. I think the solver likes a limp here, but I'm not here to solve any poker solutions. I'm here to win the tournament. And one way to win tournaments is to be aggressive. Raise folding doesn't sound very attractive, so we just shove it all in. 15.5 bigs. Small blind folds. Big blind asks for a count. European male with a 70K stack. And he puts in the call with ace-10 offsuit. But the good news is there's still 5 cards to come.
To the river, guys. Good luck.
And we're out another $777. But wait, it's unlimited re-entry. There's no limit to the amount of $777 we can lose. Stay tuned to find out how many bullets we fire. You won't believe it. We get moved to a new table full of Euro and US Caucasian male 30 to 40-year-old regs, and especially one that I have the displeasure of playing with that also wears a like a green Grinch hat. If you know, you know. It's horrible. It's not going to affect our play. He quickly calls out a Brazilian pro, João Samo, for dodging the big blind ante, which is perfectly legal. So a little controversy goes on. He says some horrible things about Brazilians while he's gone. He says he just does it to tilt people. Nice guy. Unbearable. That's a word. Insufferable. That's a better word for him. But with blinds at 1,500, 3,000, we're under the gun with 41.5 and Jack 10 suited, 7-handed. I'm all in. Action folds to the small blind who looks down at pocket jacks. He's also all in. Good sweat. Better sweat. No sweat. And the river is a brick again. Our hopes and dreams crushed. But wait, I can just click 5 things on my app, charge my credit card, and I'm back in this tournament at a new table. Let's get back in. There's about 15 minutes left of late reg. Good thing we got here early. I get moved to a new table, and you won't believe what happens. We look down at Alan Jackson first hand off the deck. We want to represent tilt, so we shove all in. 40,000 at 3K big blind. Everybody folds. 2 hands later, we look down at pocket jacks. 5 minutes left of late reg. We shove all in. Normally at a mid-raise, but I want to really rep tilt here. And no one wants to give us action. Okay. The last hand before the break. We're in the big blind with King 3 of diamonds. There's an open, there's a call, and we defend. I thought about jamming. Probably the play with the King 3 suited, but I didn't want to get berated in the comments. So we see a flop of ace 10, 9. All diamonds, the nuts. The nuts. We check to the original raiser who's going to c-bet here almost every time, except this time. And the other player checks behind. Turns an offsuit 4. We set the trap, wait for that delayed ace or draw c-bet, and neither player's bite. The river brings a jack. Some straights gets there. So we have the nuts on the river. What do you do? It's like 20K in the pot. I shove all in. Original raiser folds, and the other guy goes in the tank for 4 minutes. We're 4 minutes into the break, and he eventually shows 9-8 offsuit and folds. He almost hero called me with 9 high. $12 glizzies. Get your glizzies here. With blinds at 2,000, 4,000, we're in the big blind. Action folds to recreational 9-8 off guy who opens to 10,000 in the cutoff. The button, 175,000 calls. Small blind, 140,000 calls. We look down at pocket sixes. What do? Throw in the 6,000 and see a flop? Or do you invoke the Dan Harrington squeeze play? We grip it and rip it. Original raiser folds, button folds, and are we about to win 40,000 pre-flop, no showdown? No, the small blind, the weakest of the ranges, puts in the call with Alan Jackson. Big flip, 140K pot. Our tournament life is on the line. Whoa, what? We got a straight, didn't even need it. Icing on the cake, big double. We're getting close to the money. Will we get another World Series of Poker cash? The same 9-8 off tanker guy opens under the gun to 10,000 at 2K, 4K off a 250K stack. Action folds to me on the button, and I look down at two kings, the Cowboys. I make it 30,000 to go, a clean 3X. Let's keep it simple for him. Action folds, action is back to him, and he throws in an amount of chips that I'm unfamiliar with, or I just didn't expect. He makes it 52,000 to go, 2,000 over a min 4-bet. What's he rep at? Aces? Comment aces below if you think he has pocket rockets and I should fold pocket kings. I don't think so, Tim. It's time for that hot 5-bet action. I'm all in, and he quickly folds. And we take down a nice pot, putting us over 200,000 chips. No showdown needed. Let's put this 200K stack in action in this 7 max event. Folds me in middle position. I have about 200,000 in my stack and king 7 of clubs. We open it up, 11,000 to go. The big blind comes along for the ride off 150K stack, and we see a flop of queen, jack, 10, 1 club. Good flop for our range. Action flop. Of course, we have all the ace, king, pocket queens, pocket jacks, pocket 10s, etc. So he checks to us, we bet 11,000, and he puts in the call. The turn's an interesting one. The queen of clubs, his jack 10's no longer looking very good, and we now have a flush draw to go along with our open-ended straight draw. He checks, and we don't want to get blown off our equity, and I don't think we can fold out too much of his range if we bet again. So we check behind. We see the ace of hearts on the river. He checks, and it's time to go for value. What's the most that he'll call with a hand like Queen X or Jack 10 or Ace X? I go with 22,000. He shrugs, sighs, and eventually puts in the call. Shout out to you, sir. I met you on break. Said hi to Bet on Drew and myself. Watch our content, and we do appreciate it. And we're up to 250,000 in chips. Same Queen 9 player who watches me and Bet on Drew opens to 13,000 in the cutoff at 3K, 5K. I'm in the small blind with pocket 8s, 250,000. The big blind has 91,000, and the cutoff has 100,000. So I think our play is pretty clear here. We have fold equity, and we have a pretty decent pair. So we are all in. Big blind beats me in the pot. 70-year-old Caucasian male. This probably isn't good. And original razor folds. We're up against pocket kings.
Party time. Okay, here we go.
Oh, against him. Yeah, against him, you're calling.
Yes, I would have called.
Hearts line. 8. No, wait. 81,000. And we do not get any help, and we double him up. Slight misstep, but I regret nothing. Lose a few small pots, fold for a while, and we go to dinner with Bet on Drew at Giordano's. We're trying to get one of those Giordano's special employee shirts. If anybody has a connection in the XL size, the one that says "I go deep" on the front, referring to deep dish pizzas, of course. No other reference there. If anybody has any connections, let me know. Cheesy bread, chicken bites, Maz sticks. What is that? Special toast?
Some sort of special toast. I've never seen this one.
Maz toast. Giordano's pepperoni. Oh, baby. Look at that glisten. Shout out to Giordano's, great meal. Appetizer platter and the pepperoni pizza thin crust. I did eat too much, and I'm afraid it's affecting my heart rate. I do not feel good, and we're burping up a lot of acidic stuff. We take a couple Tums. Hopefully we feel better soon. Get well soon, Boski.
I'm not picking it up.
We got a used toothpick.
That's right.
Call the biohazard team.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Clean up.
I say, who our opponents are, who's still on big blind?
The first hand.
They gave you a toothpick.
Oh, okay.
All right, tournament dealer, shuffle up and deal 1 hand.
Did it say how many people we lost?
Come back from dinner to find out we're 8 players away from the money, $1,500 min cash. That's 2 of the 4 buy-ins we're in for. That'd be sweet. So hand for hand, we just fold a few hands, and as you can see in this video,
We have 8 all in 8 calls.
oh,
We lost 2 players. Congratulations, you're in the money.
oh shit, we're in the money. We make the money. Boom. 652 players are in the money. We're gonna play down to about 200 players tonight, 22 levels total. Let's find some good spots. 88,000 chips at 10K big blind, folds to us in the cutoff. We shove king 10 off, and we win 25,000 chips. 1 orbit later, it folds to us on the button. I have king deuce of diamonds. We shove all in for 88,000, and we win the blinds and antes. We get 1 more shove through with ace jack, I believe. These are all times where our tournament life might be on the line, but these blinds come around quick, and you must accumulate. You got to get busy living or get busy dying.
Get busy living. You get busy dying.
Turbo Kenny Tran open limps under the gun for 10,000 at 5K big blind. We have about 130,000 and ace 3 offsuit in the small blind. We complete ace of spades, 3 of hearts. 7-year-old Caucasian male checks in the big blind, and we're off to see a flop of queen 5-3, 2 spades. We have the ace of spades. We have bottom pair and a backdoor flush draw and an over. I check. Big blind checks. Kenny bets 12,000. We put in the call. Big blind folds. Turns the 5 of spades. Think about leading, but we decide to check, possibly check jamming, not check folding, I'll tell you that. But he checks behind. 8 of spades hits the river, and I think we got to go for value. Hopefully he doesn't have a boat, so we bet 42,000. Blaze it. He quickly calls, we show him the bad news, and he shows us the king of spades, and later tells us he was setting the trap with pocket kings. Trap backfired, runner, nothing funner. We're back over 200,000. In live poker, you can kind of see the breaking order as tables break around you and the fashion and sequence in which they break. A lot of people will stall to make sure their table breaks before they hit the big blind, but not me. I like pain. We're in the big blind, 6,000, 12,000, about 210,000 in our stack. Action folds to the button, who makes it 28,000 off a 500K stack. Small blind folds, and you can see the floor man with the racks ready to pack it up right after I pay my big blind plus ante. A big hit. We have ace 7 of diamonds, and we're not buying what he's selling. We're all in. He tanks and folds, and we pick up a nice pot. Let's go to a new table. I don't get a hand? Why?
The button's right there.
I demand a hand.
You've been here before.
Discrimination. I end up playing no hands of consequence at the Ronnie Barda Dana O'Kearney table, and we get moved again. Good time. I can't complain much. It is 7 max, so we got max leg room. A great format. I wish every tournament was a 7-7-7-7 max, but here we are. Let's make this one count. At the World Series of Poker, we're down bad. Will we climb out of the hole in this tournament? With blinds at 10,000, 20,000, we go on last break of the night in about 10 minutes. About 100, 300, about 350.
I need about 350.
350 or less players remain. Pads just won a monster pot against the other local circuit grinder pro of some sort, and he limps under the gun +1 for 20,000 off his 1.5 million stack. Action folds to me in the small blind. I look down at king queen off in 228,000. Pretty clear cut jam spot. Big blind has 200,000. He folds. Patrick Leonard snaps us off, and we are flipping against pocket jacks. And here is the controversial video. The flop comes king 7 something. Amateur woman at the table informs us it's the case king. Case queen. She gets corrected that it's not the case king unless she folded pocket kings. A queen hits the turn. Another guy mocks her and says he folded pocket queens, case queen. And the river is
Oh my God.
case jack. Wow. The case jack, of course.
Case king, case queen, and
amazing.
case jack.
I saw him his hand is king, and I
Did he shuffle? Did he burn and turn? Congrats, Patrick Leonard. Pads, everybody loves him. And he scoops another huge pot. I'm sure he's gonna win this tournament because I am out of the World Series of Poker 777 7 max for just under 2 grand. 4 bullets gone. We're down bad. Time's running out. Like, subscribe, and comment below. Congrats to one lucky person who won $77 by commenting Wsop Boski 777.